Hello, how's it going, everyone? It's Mr. Mahmood here. It has been a long time since we joined on a live discussion, so I'm pretty excited to see everyone. And currently we have 32 people with us. Brilliant. And I can already see that you are questioning so many different things. Yes. Golden Gamer, hi. Shazad Butt, yes. G, aka Mass, hey. You missed your mock, Xenix, so I'm going to fail predictions. No, you are not. Compensate for getting it cancelled. Can I just make sure, can everyone hear me? Just let me know a yes or a no. I'm hoping you can hear me because my microphone is all set up. Hello, thank you. Can you hear me? Okay. Now we'll get started with these questions, and I have some information to share as well. Now, I had to just to clarify that I'm not an expert on the education department. I'm just a teacher. Now, as a teacher, there are several things we could possibly do regarding these exam cancellations. I know I already had so many emails from my students asking me what are we going to do, and we'll get into it a bit more detail, and I will also talk about what would happen with the results. I know you're worried. You need to get to college, and some of you will finishing A Level, and you will need to get to university, and what's going to happen. Now, what do you think is going to happen with college to uni? Yes, we're going to answer those questions as well. Will study leave happen? Will Flava for? Well, we are on study leave for God knows how long. Got a long study leave. There's nothing to be scared, Golden Gamer, because, well, we are scared. I can't just say don't be scared. We are scared because we need to be away from this so-called coronavirus taking over the world. And yes, health comes first. We need to stay safe, healthy, and then exams later. If you're not healthy, what are we going to do with these grades? Are no use. Okay, now, so I can see some of these questions are popping up. Now, the thing is, exams have been cancelled due to the coronavirus outbreak, and because we don't know when we are going to go to school. So why are the schools closing down? Let's start with this first. Now, I'll talk about my school, what actually happened and why did we have to close down. Now, last Friday when we finished school, over the weekend, we had quite a few teachers calling in sick because they had temperature, they had cough, and they were advised to stay in self-isolation. There were about 10 to 12 teachers. Now, as soon as they called in, the head teacher decided to go through a deep clean of the school to make sure everyone's safe when they come back to school on Monday. So that happened on Monday. And after that, a few more teachers called in sick, and it was very difficult to get cover those lessons. Now, because there are less teachers, and getting like 10, 15 cover teachers at the same time is pretty difficult. So for that reason, our school got closed down, and also government advised that mass gatherings needs to be stopped. Because of mass gathering, this disease could spread more quicker. So for that reason, and for our health and our well-being, the head teacher decided to close the school down. You probably find it on the national news. our school closure, because one of the very first school closed down due to coronavirus for indefinite, we don't know how long. Well, we did say it's going to open in 14th of April after the Easter holidays, but that's kind of like we don't know if it's going to open that day or not. Okay. Now, exams cancelled. Yes, the next question was exams cancelled. Now, what could possibly happen with this is you have sat your mock exams already. Most schools have done it during December, just before Christmas. Some schools done it afterwards in January. Now, those mock results are going to be most likely used for your predicted grades. Now, you all have a minimum expected grade that you need to achieve, or the school sets you a minimum expected grade based on the key stage 2 stats results that you get from your primary school. Now, over the years, from year 7 to year 11, you study at the school, and obviously the teachers monitor your progress throughout those years. Those direct grades get recorded. Now, your minimum expected grade is just something that the school said that you need to get minimum. Anything below that, obviously, you're not achieving your best. Now, obviously, some people achieve a lot higher than those minimum expected grade. And predicted grades are based on most likely, well, minimum expected grade will take an effect, and also mock results. Now, predicted grades will be based on most likely mock results. Say, for example, a student gets a say grade 3, a higher grade 3 in the last mock. Now, the teacher will have to feel confident that this student is working and he will or she will get to a grade, say 4 or a 5. Now, this has to be based on how good the student's working, and also whether the teacher thinks they will be achieving that grade. And this is how the teachers decide what the predicted grades are going to be. Now, schools, what they do is they do several mocks. Now, in our school, we have already just finished a mock again, and that shows the improvement the students made from December to March, because they've been working hard throughout those last 3 months. And we can see that it has improved, the grades have improved. So I can say, for example, one of my students had a grade 3 in their last mock. They worked really hard, they attended all the revision sessions, they came after school for help, and they did their best. And I can see that the grade jumped to a grade 4 now, from a 3 to a 4. I can clearly say with confidence, this person or this student will definitely get a grade 5. Well, that's what I believe, the grade 5 in their GCSE exam. Now, when I put my student's predicted grade, I would say, okay, that's a straight 5, because I have confidence in my student that this student will achieve a grade 5. Now, that's why mock exams are very important. Some students do not take mock exams seriously because they think, oh, I'll just do the mock and I'll work hard for the actual exam. No, mock exams are there for you to show or try your best to show the teacher that, okay, this is what I can do and I can improve much better on those results. Okay, now let's have a look at what questions do we have now. So, that's a lot of questions there. So I'll try my best to read on that. So Avil Namekin, I got a grade 3. If you got a grade 3 in your mock, I can definitely say if you work the next few months, you definitely get a 4, high 4 or 5. And I know because students have managed to turn their grades around. Last year, we had a student who was on a grade 5 on a higher paper. He managed to get a grade 8 in his actual GCSE exam, and the teacher was shocked. I bet the predicted grade wasn't as high, but it is possible. Someone needs to send him a super chat. Oh, okay. Award me with your... Okay, are we getting our predicted grades or mock grades? Now, it will be predicted because mock grades are not your true reflection, but mock grades play a big part in your predicted grade, because when we predict the grades, we look at the mock grades so let's see whether the students are able to achieve those grades. So something realistic. Now, if a student is achieving, say, grade 3, and we say, okay, this student will end up achieving a grade 7 or 8 in the GCSE. Now, anyone will look at it, even you will look at it, you'll probably laugh, okay, this is jokes. Okay, now we need to be very, very, very careful when we predict the grades, and it has to be realistic. Okay, so it's not just for any reason. So we need to, okay. Mr. Mahmood, how old are you? I'll let you have a guess. Okay, I won't make any comments on political stuff. Yes, I am fine. I'll go 3+. Golden Gamer, yeah, I think should be fine. Yeah, so if you work well, you don't have exams. I was going to say if you work hard the next few months, but we don't have any exams. So you should be able to pass. Can 9 be awarded? Well, if a student has coming out with an 8, grade 8 in their mocks, why not? Are you 54, 32, 36? Keep on guessing. No, I'm not. None of these. What do you think will happen? Well, like I said, predicted grades based on your mocks and also how hard you've been working. If your teacher has confidence in you to predict good grades. I got a 9 in maths by cheating on the mocks. Okay, now cheating is a big factor in mocks because a lot of people are finding out papers and they're cheating. Okay, 37, 41. I'll reveal it at the end of this session. And we'll hear for another half an hour. So at the end, I will reveal my age, how old I am. Good guessing. So we got 12, 18, 4, 2, 1. Guys, are these grades or my age? Are you predicting my grade or my age? Okay, 28. That looks like my age. Ismail answer 9. Okay, 3. Ismail's getting all carried away with the numbers. I know you can count, so carry on. Do you think they would any formal test, for example, a test in September or something? Because I think it's too good to be true not to do any A levels. Good question. Yes. Now, the thing is, this virus is proving to be quite deadly and quite unsafe to be out there. And exams mean mass gatherings. Now, how could they possibly do exams in September? Because it's going to be too late. You have to be posting for applications for colleges, universities. If you're doing A levels, obviously you be going into induction days and stuff like that. It'll be too late. So I think for that reason, they cancel the exams. Once these days goes past to the exam dates, I don't think it'd be possible to do the exams. How do I prove to teacher that I'm working at a higher standard than my current predicted grade for when the marks are awarded? Buy a box of chocolate for your teacher. Nah, just joking. Well, you should have. Well, your teachers probably already know how hard you've been working. Now we only got some of you got 2 days left, tomorrow and Friday. 2 days, is it enough to prove to your teacher that you're working hard? Teachers will be busy with the learning packs that they're creating. Well, then again, exams are off. I'm not sure how much of a learning pack they'll be creating. I'm pretty sure they'll be creating something for you to study at home because you don't want to get bored at home. Should I still revise? Revision. Difficult question. Now, if I say yes, you'll be thinking, well, exams are off, why should I revise? Then again, if I say exams might be on, you never know what if all this clears up and they decide to change their mind and say, oh, exams are on. So either way, we're stuck. And even if you revise, you've got nothing to lose. So do some maths. I love maths. You love maths. You can do some work, pass some time. What else can you do at home? Play on your PlayStation or Xbox. I bought my Xbox just 2 months ago. Luckily I did, so I can play on it now. Should I? Okay. Keep revising. Someone saying recommending keep revising. I would say so. Yes. Pass some time. I'm resitting A levels at my college, and they gave me a predicted grade at start. So do I get treated predicted grades? And same way as normal level, A level, students should predicted grades be used as final. I think most likely predicted grades are going to be used because exams are off now. Because due to the exams are being off, there's no other way we can assess students. Now, I don't think we will be sending test papers to students' houses and expecting them to complete the test paper and get them back and mark them. Now, there's something called exam condition. Okay, so at home, I don't think it will be exam condition. I'm not saying you're going to cheat unless we have your parents watching you during the exam, but I don't think that's realistic. Okay, I'm homeschooled and I paid for my exams. What do I do? Now, if you're paid for your exams, I would suggest you contact the exam board and ask them, okay, the exams are off, and they will have something in place, most likely a refund or something. So I would suggest you contact them as soon as possible so that they can process your refund or whatever needs doing. Can you upload this to your channel? Because I am out of time. Of course, I can do upload on my channel. I'll have it available for everyone else to watch. Okay, Ismail Azra, give me a high five. There you go. Desperate for a high five. I got up a look of 8 and 9, so I will get them as my grades. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you go at 8, I don't have a problem predicting a 9 because you still got 2 months for your exam till your exams. So definitely grade 9. Go for it. So are we gonna go back to school? Well, school's been closed for indefinite period of time, so we don't know whether we're gonna go back to school even if this all clears up. So hopefully, because I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next couple of months. So will our predicted grades be different to our previous predicted grades? Yes, because we've done mocks again. And based on that, I have seen a big improvement. Some of you gone up by a whole grade. Some of your marks have gone very close to the next grade. So yes, predicted grades will improve from last time. Well, that depends on your teacher as well, what they think as well. This is what I'm talking about my class, what I've done, or what I'm going to do. Okay. What happens to year 10 students? Now, I know some of you year 10 students got English exams. You probably had your mocks and your predicted grades probably be most likely based on this and how hard you've been working and what your teacher thinks you could possibly get. Okay, like I said before, if you were working on a grade, say 6, for example, and your teacher's predicted grade 9 for some reason, sounds a bit fishy, doesn't it? So we can't just do ridiculous amount of grades. We just have to predict something realistic. Okay. Year 10s are irrelevant at the moment, Georgia. Well, they are doing English exams, so maths wise they're okay until next year. I bet the year 10s are wishing, oh, I wish I was me. I wish I was year 11. How many of you wishing that you are year 11 now? Those students are currently in year 10. By the way, if you think this video helped you a teeny weeny little bit even, hit that like button and let me know. So far we have 57 likes. So let's have a look. 61. Can we get it to 100? By the way, I've got a TikTok account now at Mr. Mahmood. Maths, I'll share it with you now. And I'll give you my TikTok account. And I'll take a few more questions after that. Okay, I made a video there just today. I didn't realize the schools are going to be closed, but I made a video on school closure. How did I predict the future? Well, anyway, so my TikTok account is my mom's calling. I need to put her on hold because I'll talk to her later. She's in self-isolation. Okay. At Mr. Mahmood Maths. I'll post it here. My TikTok account is at Mr. Mahmood Maths. And this is where you can find me. Okay. 83 likes so far. Now, just going slightly off topic. Thank you, Ismail, as well. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, do you think that the exams are actually cancelled, or if they will produce other contingency plans? Now, I have just checked the actual BBC website just right now, and it says on there, BBC News is one of the most reliable news sites you can possibly get, and I will show you here. Okay, and school closure, that's our beloved Prime Minister Boris Johnson giving a talk. Now, school closure and what happens now. Friday will close and all exams, A Level and GCSE exams to be cancelled. So what will happen about the exams? I'll read this out to you. In England and Wales, all exams in May and June have been cancelled. And this is coming from BBC. So if I'm lying, they wouldn't be lying. Okay, including GCSEs, A Levels, and primary school national curriculum tests known as SATs. So primary school tests are cancelled as well. Mr. Williamson told the Commons on Wednesday, "I can confirm we will not go ahead with assessments or exams, and that we will not be publishing performance tables for this academic year." So basically, that means that schools won't be judged based on results. We will work with the sector and the exams watchdog, Ofqual, to ensure children get the qualification that they need. So they will ensure that you will get your qualification, the qualification that you're studying for. Scotland and Northern Ireland will make a decision on exams in the days to come. So if you're in Scotland, and if you're in Northern Ireland, then you have to wait till the decision made by the local government there. Okay, so this is coming from BBC and pretty much, I'll say 100% reliable information. So exams are cancelled now. Okay. No, let's have a look. What's this person saying? This person is spamming. So let's have a look. Okay. Okay, brilliant. Now, let's have a look at what was going on. I got 7s in my mocks. Will I be able to get 8s and 9s? Naseem HD. 7s in your mocks. Now, if you got a 7 already, I think it's pretty possible to get a 9, especially if you got a higher end of 7. If your teacher's predicting, then I would say the teacher shouldn't have any doubts predicting 8. And of course, depending on how hard you work in your exam and how well you did in your last mock with the type of question we probably answered, then of course, why not? Should we revise? I'd still be doing maths online, so why not? It will help you keep busy. Now, if you are doing A-level maths in college, I would say yes. I would start with A-level maths straight away. If you're in year 10, you will have to revise. Okay. Are you going to teach maths? Yes, I am still teaching maths, Golden Gamer and Cyber. So please hire. Okay. Does the same apply for the Welsh board? If you are sitting the Welsh board in England, WJEC spec, then most likely, yes. It's England's confirmed. Scotland and Northern Ireland are still to decide what's going to happen yet. What do year 11 end school if they come back after Easter term? Now, that's if we go back after Easter to back to school. By the looks of it, I don't think we are going back. Otherwise, why would they cancel the exams? So I think we're going to be on a lockdown for about a good few months. Is school work at home compulsory? Yes, I have set my students' work online. And yes, if you're year 7, 8, 9, 10, or even year 11, to be honest. Year 11 obviously don't have exams, but you will still have to prepare for your A levels, don't you? So yes. Is schoolwork at home compulsory? Yes, I would say yes. It is compulsory, and I would say for your benefit, yes. I live in Australia, so I don't know why I'm watching this. Well, if your exams are not being cancelled, then well, you can share it with your government and they might take some sort of action following UK's. What are you going to do for the next 6 months? These year 11s have pretty much started summer already. Well, if you're in lockdown, if you're staying at home, I wouldn't call it much of a summer. Apparently, the governments are making all the theme parks free for everyone so that people can go out and about. I'm not sure how reliable the information is. I was told by another teacher from school. So I would suggest you look into it. So you can go round about Tatum Park, all these national parks. Yeah. I want a 5. Can I get it for my predicted? If you got a 4, of course, why not? Georgia, teach maths for SHS live stream, please. I will do, definitely. In my year 10, what will happen? Do I revise for year 11? Yes, you start revising for year 11 because your exam, as far as we know, is still on. Well, we don't know. I can't say it's still on because I don't know when we're going to go back to school. I just hope this gets over very soon because I don't know what I'm going to do. I've decided I'm going to get a greenhouse because in England's weather is so bad that anything that you plant outside just dies because of the cold. So I'm going to get a greenhouse, a big greenhouse, and I'm going to start planting my fruits and vegetables in there because I went to the supermarket today and everything's empty, especially toilet rolls. There's no toilet rolls. What are we doing with toilet rolls? It's not that you can eat toilet rolls. I show you a picture. I found toilet rolls in this shop, in this local shop. No one knows about it. And I got 3 packs. Got 3 packs. That's me with toilet rolls. Okay? But people are going panicking and buying stuff. Okay? But anyway, do you think teachers are going to make sure and try and make all their students pass? Yes, we want you to pass. As a teacher, I want all my students to pass, and I'm pretty sure you'll all pass. So I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't panic at the moment because we've got other things to think about now. That's why it's been cancelled, and so that people are not worrying about exams and schools are being closed. What will happen to the paid resits? I would suggest you contact the exam board, and I'm hoping they will process some sort of refund back to you because if there's no exams, so what are they charging for? They shouldn't be charging. I'm pretty sure they will give you a refund. So year 10 exams are still on. We don't know. Let's survive the coronavirus period first, and then we'll think about the year 10 exams. But until then, I would say revise. Okay, I will be doing videos on YouTube. I do little clips of videos on Instagram and TikTok, so I will make sure you keep an eye out on there. What happens if you resit in maths? Well, again, most likely it will be predicted, maybe. Okay, but I'm hoping they will pass you because you're resitting for a reason to pass your GCSE maths or A level maths. So I'm hoping. Now, I can't say I'm not sure what's going to happen, but if I was the examiner, I would say, yes, this person can pass because this person going for resit, this person determined to pass. So, yes. How do you think they are going to grade the cancelled exams? Like I said, you look at mock, you got predicted grades, and your teachers know you the best. Your teachers know you the best, and your teachers have taught you for the whole year or the year before, and they know you the best, and I'm pretty sure they will predict a good grade for you. Okay? Because teachers care about the students, like I do for my students. A lot of people are spamming. Yes, I did get rid of someone who was spamming a lot. Yes. All right. Okay. Got rid of someone. Boris just said that one person can only purchase two Yes, I just went to Aldi and I just purchased two. I couldn't purchase more than two. I went to a local shop, another local shop, and I purchased two from there as well. So I got four. Anyone needs any, give me a shout. Sir, you are my teacher. Yes. I think I know that. Now, Mohammed Taimur, what about uni? Uni, I would suggest you contact your college, and if you're still going to college till Friday, I would suggest you ask your teacher what's going to happen. Most likely, teachers won't know yet because we've not been instructed specifically from the education department yet what is going to happen. But as a teacher, I think again, predicted grades, mock grades will play a big part on this. The exam cancelled or delayed? No, exams are cancelled because this is what we saw on the news, Rachel, and we know because we don't know when we're going back to school. Okay, who runs the SHS Instagram? Do you think 2020 GCSE will be postponed till September or are they fully cancelled? Please answer. Pashtun Lion. Yes, it's cancelled. It's on the BBC News. It's cancelled. Now, next week, if everything clears up and they say, oh, exams are back on, I don't know. We don't control the coronavirus. Coronavirus is controlling us more like. We're shutting down everything and everyone's going on self isolation. Anyone on self isolation by any chance? Comment with self isolation. Let's have a look. We get an idea how many people on self isolation. Self isolation due to any type of, well, if you got a cold or anything like that, if you think you need to go self isolation. I'm resitting for the second time. Will I pass? Good luck. You will pass. Well, there's no exam, so you're passed. And self isolation, me and my brother Hamza. Okay, I'm hoping you're okay. So, yeah, great. I'm on self isolation. Cyclops from YouTube. My target grade is a 4 and I achieved that. Is it possible that they will increase the grade? Let me check 1 minute. Let me see that comment again. My grade is a 4 and I achieved that. Is it possible that they will increase it? Well, if you got a 4 already and if you were to revise for 2 more months, I think it is very possible to get a grade 5 because I've seen 2 grades up within 2 months, in 2 months' time. Yes, why not? Sir, can we do our GCSEs in private? Where are you going to do in private? In your house? That's not exam conditions. So I don't think that will be possible. Unless the government decides they'll send you examiners in your house. Would you want an examiner in your house this time? I wouldn't. Who runs the... Okay, Ghost. Hamal Chaudhry. I'm going to be retaking GCSE and going college September. What happens? Now, we already answered this question, but I'll quickly tell you now. If you're retaking GCSE, most likely they will look at your mock results, okay, in your college. I'm going to be retaking GCSE and going to college September, okay. Can you go live tomorrow and do sine, cosine? I can do. I'm thinking of doing live sessions during the daytime. I know some of you are not off school yet, but from next week, most people will be off school. So, what time? Oh, so this is a question to you guys. What is a good time to go do a live session? Give me some time so I can go on that time during when you're off. I know you're in school tomorrow and Friday. So, give me a time and I'll decide after that, see which time. So starting from 10 a.m. all the way to say 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. 4 a.m. Right. 2:30 p.m. Okay. 5 p.m. 6 p.m. 6 o'clock, 4 a.m. Is prom on? Need got other things to worry about. People are worrying about toilet rolls, and you're thinking about proms. 7:55, 2:30 AA, 5:94 p.m. That could be a maths question. There's no such thing as 5:94. 2:30, unless you write it in hours. Actually, speed, distance, time. Time can be in decimals. 7:55, 4 p.m. 2:30, Georgia, 4 p.m. Meme, hi, hello. When will, with my grades being a 4 for maths and my A levels requires a grade 6, as I'm taking level 3 engineering, will the cancellation of the exam prevent me from getting in? Now, I don't think cancellation will play a part into you getting into any course, because that's not fair. That wouldn't be fair at all. Okay, so I think the teachers will take the best decision for you. And the number of people in this is same as the number of UK deaths from COVID. Oh, wow. Now, my sincere condolences go to the people who got affected by that, their family, because it is a difficult time for everyone. Now, guys, before I take any further question, can I just say it is very important that we stay safe at this time. Now, schools will be closing. Some of your schools have closed already. Can you make sure you follow the instructions given by the government and follow the instruction from your parents, because your parents will obviously want the best for you and want you to be safe. Like I said, if you've got elderly parents, grandparents, especially for them, is a very difficult time. So I would suggest follow what has been given out by the health officials. Make sure you wash your hands and stay clean. Now, maybe we should stop eating animals. We wouldn't be dealing with this. Oh, maybe something's happening. Maybe we need to change the way of our life. What results are the exams? Are the exam boards taking? Mocks predicted what? Now we've not been specifically advised yet, so we're still waiting for the information from the education department, and that will actually help us decide what we're going to do. Based on that, probably most likely going to be predicted grades based on mocks, because we need some sort of grades that we can decide. We can't just predict a student a 2 or an 8 or a 9 just out of the blue. We need some concrete information so that we can base the predicted grades on that. Yes, we got 144 likes, guys. Yay! 114 likes now, and 106 people watching. Brilliant. Let's hide this user on this. Are you worried? Yes, I am worried. I am worried because I'm not so worried about myself. I'm worried about my son, younger son, who's got asthma. Mrs. Mahmood, she's got asthma as well. I'm worried about my parents, my dad, who's got diabetes, and he also has acute heart condition as well. So I'm worried about them. I got my grandmother, grandma, who's not very well either herself. So I'm worried about her as well. So I'm more worried about my family. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So I asked them to stay safe, and you should be looking after your parents, grandparents, whoever they got, and I think government taken the best decision ever, because if you're going to school, if you're mixing with other people, and you're coming back home to your grandparents, if you got vulnerable people at home who got illness, then you are putting those people at risk. So I think that's the best decision, that the school's been closed down. Okay. Oh, Emre Coben, thank you very much for your super chat. I'm not sure if anyone else did super chat, because I might have missed it. Thank you very much. You didn't have to, but thank you. Appreciate it. I'll donate to charity. Thank you. Should I be revising even though I'm in year 11? Baby cakes? Yes, why not? It's a good way to pass your time, keep yourself busy. Now, I know because and you straight away get put off. Okay, what's the point? That's education. The maths. I'll do some maths online. Join me. We'll have some fun. We'll play some maths games. Who loves maths games? I love maths games. Do you like maths games? Let me know. We'll do some maths games. We'll do maths games a day. And we announce the winners online. I'll give them a shout out on my Instagram, a shout out on my TikTok. Shall we do this? Keep yourself busy. How about none? If the situation gets better, will we do our exams? I don't know that, because what everything clears up tomorrow and everyone's back to their normal lives, and exams might be back on. You never know. So keep on revising, guys. Emre Coben, thank you very much again. Do you have any message, Emre Coben? If you have, let me know. Okay. Hide user on this. Thank you very much. Guys, can I just say one rule for this? We have another 10 minutes. I'll be here. Well, I'll complete an hour. Been here for 42 minutes because people have school tomorrow. I need to go to sleep as well. So what we'll do is we'll be here another 17 more minutes, and let's see what other questions we have. How will we be graded if we have not had mocks? Now, you should have had mocks by now. If you are still waiting to have mocks, then most likely your teachers will predict grades. You probably have some sort of tests already. In year 11, people have tests every few weeks or every month, pretty much. So your teacher should have some sort of record of your tests that you've done so far. Will Chantry, I'm from Wales. Welcome. What about uni? Now, we had no information about uni yet, so I'm not sure. You probably have to wait till they release further information on this. Should I be worried about my education I'm in year 7? Yes, Stephen, if you're in year 7, I think you should be the most worried about, because in 5 years' time, you will have your GCSEs. Less than 5 years. Okay, so is there going to be maths homework for year 8, Maths Watch or Active Learn? Everyone hates Active Learn. Yes, Active Learn's have been playing recently. Proved to be a bit tricky. Yes, Maths Watch homework is already there, so have a check. If not, email your teacher for homework. Have you had a meeting as a school? Yes, we've been having meetings every day for the last few days, because we closed the school for students on Monday. Teachers have been going in. We've been preparing packs for students, especially for year 11s. All that hard work, well, You can revise now for these. I think he was being sarcastic about the year sevens. No, I'm not being sarcastic. You have to worry about your year seven. If you're year seven, prepare yourself from now, because next thing they will, if the exam's being cancelled next year and the year after and year after, they will think of other ways of assessing you. Okay, they might have some sort of virtual exams. You put these VRs on and do your exams. They might read your brain, find the answer, to put you through a scanning machine. Technology. Best way to revise, in your opinion? Okay, here's the. I'll tell you how to revise some maths. If you got your mock results, you should be presented by a gap analysis from your teacher. Well, this is what we do in our school, and I'll list all the topics that student didn't get wrong, and also student that did well on those questions. And I ask my students to go to Maths Genie or go to Maths Watch and find those topics online and revise those topics. Okay, and you will see your grades are definitely improving. And I've seen that in the past, and I've seen it in the recent mocks. Students gone from grade 3 to a 4 just by doing this, just by looking at the topics or revising the topics that they didn't do very well on. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to comment on this. Are you sure we're not going to sit our exam? Well, this is AA. This has been on the BBC news, and I've showed it just before. I'll keep this video on my channel. You can have a look. Do you think that the results day will be postponed? Well, we don't know yet anything, because exams being cancelled, and if you don't have exams, I don't know, everything might clear up and everything might get back to normal, and you might have results day with your predicted grades, that exam that you didn't sit. If schools are giving us predicted grades, why should we revise? I don't know. You should be revising, because what if everything clears up tomorrow and they say, okay, all these year 11s need to go and sit their exam? What's going to happen then? I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's been officially cancelled. So I'm just saying, just in case they say they change their mind. Government change their mind, don't they? I change my mind every day. Today I was meant to go to Tesco. Instead, I changed my mind. I went to Aldi. It's a good decision I made, because in Tesco, apparently there were no toilet rolls. In Aldi, they have toilet rolls. So, win-win situation here. On a serious note, sir, what's going to happen to year 11s, especially in SHS, will be never come back to school? As of now, where things are going, we said we're going to go back after Easter, but because we had this announcement from the government, I'm not sure. So very unlikely we are going to go back to school, but the school will keep you updated on this. So keep an eye on your phones, your parents' phones, on emails, on school website. What happens about my PGCE course? I have a conditional offer to train to become a teacher, but I need my biology equivalency test. Now, that is something I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not going to comment on this because I'm not sure. I can only tell what we do for GCSE maths exams, because I'm a maths teacher. How will I deal with the grades and the results? So I think you have to contact the university and ask them, see what's going to happen. They might reschedule, well, they might change it a different day. So as of now, everything's going to close down. How is this still? How long are schools closed? 16 weeks? We don't know. We don't know how many days, how many weeks as of now, because we don't know where we're heading. Because we've seen in other countries, Italy. I feel sorry for Italy, because Italy is going through a very hard time at the moment, and I'm not sure whether they reached a peak or not. UK is heading, by the looks of it, is heading that way. So we need to take drastic actions, and like the government has taken the best decision ever as of now by closing the schools down, so people are not going and mixing with others. No, I found out, Georgia, I found out on the same day as you guys. Well, on Monday, on Sunday evening, we found out school's going through a deep clean. And on Monday, we were ready to come back to school, planning our lessons and everything. And Monday evening, we found out that the school is closing down until 14th or 13th of April, till Easter. And here we are now. We were in school. To be honest, guys, I'll tell you one thing. When your usual teachers are off from school and they come back, say, after a week or two, and the comments you get from students is, "Sir, where have you been? Sir, we missed you. Sir, didn't like that teacher that was covering the lesson. Sir, you're the best. Thank you for coming back." And this is how I felt, because my students were off, but I was there. It's a bit depressing, actually. And I did actually miss my students, because every day I see them, go see them, they become part of your life. It's like a family, isn't it? And it was quite depressing. I was making little clips of videos. I did make a vlog, actually. I might put it up maybe in a couple of days' time. I was marking the papers and I'm just talking to the camera. I thought, what else shall I do? And yeah, those videos on TikTok and Instagram I made, I was talking to the chairs, basically, pretending there were students, but there were no students. Zareen Khan, what do you recommend doing right now, specifically with revision? Now, you should all have some sort of packs. Now, schools are not closed yet, some of the schools, so they will advise you what to do, to teachers. So I think in a way, you guys are lucky those schools haven't closed down yet, because you can ask those questions to your teachers tomorrow. So I would suggest go to your teachers and ask them. It will be probably some sort of information given out. Not sure about the assemblies. Assemblies might not be going ahead because of mass gathering. So you might be able to ask is it lagging? Is it? Can the graders using classroom test? Well, classroom tests help, yeah. But I don't think totally dependent on classroom tests, because they don't tell you the 100%. Well, then again, you got 2 months till your actual exam. So I wouldn't specifically grade people on just classroom tests. Oh, thank you, Evil Name Keen. It's not lagging. Thank you for confirming that. Now we have. I did say I'm going to end at 9 o'clock, guys. Did I say 9 o'clock? I said an hour. So we've got 7 more minutes. Now, what are your plans if you are going for self-isolation? What are you going to do? How are you going to spend your time? Share your ideas and I'll read some of them out so that people can get these ideas as well. Will mocks get cancelled? The actual GCSE exams are cancelled, clickbait. So therefore, I don't think there will be any mocks. Will mocks get, okay. Going out. Netflix, okay. PS4 GTA 5. I bought a Xbox One recently, about 2 months ago, and I'll be on it. Yes, sir, at home and play games in it. Yes, yeah, of course I will do. Mr. Khan 0709. Revision. My plan. Okay, Zareen Khan. At least you're keeping yourself busy. You need to keep your mental health active as well, doing some maths or other subjects. FIFA, Georgia, play on my Xbox, Stephen, pray, yes, and self-care. I'm going to do some more DT coursework. Why do you care about mocks? Good question. Do you reckon teacher would fail people? Amir Mahmood. No, we don't want to fail our students. No teacher wants to fail a student. Love the channel. Thank you very much. Oh my God, yeah, we'll get our mocks. Okay. Talal Amir, what a guy. Postponed. Yes, GCSE has postponed. And A Level self-care as well. Yeah, good. A Levels cancelled or getting moved? No, cancelled. as we know from the news, BBC. What is a good revision amount? I would say for maths, at least 1 to 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's enough. Watch YouTube and FIFA. Yes. What sort of? Okay, so you want to watch YouTube? That's a good way to spend time. Well, I wouldn't be watching too much screen time. I would need at least some sort of exercise. Now, I tell you what my plan is. Now, I'm going to get a greenhouse. I think I mentioned that before. I'm going to create a greenhouse and produce my own vegetables. Well, grow my own vegetables and stuff like that. I like gardening. You never know, the supermarkets might be empty with, we might not get any supplies soon, so we don't know what's going to happen. So, self-sufficient, grow my own vegetables. It is, yes. Amir Mahmood, this is all going to be so boring. I don't know everyone is going to bear with all this lockdown and self-isolation. Yes, self-isolation sounds a bit depressing, but for everyone's benefit, for everyone's well-being, we will have to do it. If I get a 3 in my first mock and get a 5, I'm 1 mark from a 6. It's a possibility I could get a 7 from my predicted grades. In your mocks, if you got a 6 and you're off 1 mark of a 7, or 1 mark of a 6, is there a possibility? Yeah, if you're 1 mark of a 6 at this time of the moment, and 2 months till your actual exams, then I can definitely say you can push it to a grade 7 or even an 8. No, I'm not in school tomorrow. Don't do predicted grades, please. No. Well, I'm pretty sure your teacher will predict a reasonable grade. Do you have to retake your exam next year? We don't know yet. No information is given out from the DFE, the Education Department, so we're not sure. What do you think will happen? We're all asking the same question. What will happen? As of now, we know the exams are cancelled. I heard that they're deploying the military into supermarkets from tomorrow, and also from tomorrow there is going to be a major restriction how much food you can buy. Yes, there are already restrictions on the shopping because in Aldi you cannot buy more than 4 items of one product, and toilet rolls only 2 of them. There are 6 in a pack, and you can only buy 2 packs, no more than that. We are going to know, I don't think so, not all of us. Some of us need to be alive to do the GCSE next year. We go on lockdown and everything gets closed. No, in America they're on a lockdown and they allow people to go to shops and pharmacies and to places they need to be. However, I see why it's a problem for others. It is a big problem. People are always used to being out and about and going here and there, schools, colleges. It will be a big change. Who needs like 100 toilet rolls? So annoying. Exactly. Elliot, good point made. Who needs 100 toilet rolls? She's good. Thank you, Sarah. 2 years, 11, reset a whole year. What is the worst thing gonna happen? Worst thing, evil, Namekian. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what has been planned. This virus is proving to be very tricky. Missy, I suggest you speak to your teacher, email your teacher if you can't get to school, and ask your teacher. Your teacher can advise you the best on this matter. How are A levels results going to work? I'm not sure. Ron, 2, 3, 5, 4, maybe similar to predicted grades as we do in GCSE. Maybe. Will we reset year 11? I don't think Zareen can. It will be any fair to you. I won't be able to be fair. And Arthur Morgan, hello. Can you check out Mr. Fox math teacher? He is quite similar. Mr. Fox, yeah, I will do. Yes, I'll make a note of this. Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox Maths. Okay, I will check it out. Okay. Now, we have 125 people in this live session as of now, and we've been here for an hour, guys. Can I just say thank you very much for joining me. Now, do you think I should do one tomorrow, a maths lesson? I know some of you will be in school, so tomorrow I will do it in, say, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I'll let you know. I'll post the notification beforehand. Around about 6, 7-ish, I'll probably do a math session. I know year 11s, you don't have exams, but why not have some fun maths lessons? We'll try and we can do some maths and play some maths games and keep ourselves busy and interact with each other in a positive way. And if you've got any questions, any concerns, you can share that. If I can answer it, I'll answer it. If other people know the answer to it, they can answer that question as well. Afternoon, Charlotte. Yes, of course, in the afternoon. It's going to be late afternoon. Yes, I can do a maths lesson. Revision lesson for ratio, harder types of one that best technique. Okay, yeah, ratio. I can make a note of this now because ratio. Okay, I did say I'm going to reveal my age at the end. Okay. I will do, yes. 3D trig, yes, 3D trig. Let's make a note of 3D trig. 3D trig. 3 months surds, yes, I can do a surds one. Any other topics? Functions, yes, functions are a tricky question. Functions, inverse functions. People get confused with that. Algebraic ones. Sine, cosine. George is saying sine and cosine. Yes, I'll write this down. Stephen, what surds? Surds are irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means something with lots of decimals. For example, square root of 5 is a surd and it's irrational. Or you can write other numbers in surd form. For example, 2 root 5 and so on. So can you see that? So surds, something with a root. Harman saying circle theorems. Yes, of course, circle theorems. I have a circle theorem proving question on my channel. Check it out. Velocity time graph and equation of tangent. Crypto go. Velocity. Distance time graphs. Yes, distance time graph. Yes, we can do those as well. And simultaneous equation. Yes, simultaneous equations. Okay, now we've got quite a bit of topics there. I don't think I can do these in one day, but what I'll do is I'll plan it and see which ones need to be first, and I'll gradually do them over the next few days. Okay. Now, I'm enjoying this session. I'm not sure about you. If you're enjoying this session, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. And I will see you all tomorrow. I just want to say a big thank you to you all for joining me today. And can I also say, guys, stay safe. If you go out, come inside, try and make sure you wash your hands, sing the happy birthday song, check out the hand wash video on my TikTok. Why did we sing happy birthday again? Oh yeah, to make it 20 seconds. Yeah, so sing happy birthday and wash your hands. Good night, everyone. How old are you? Oh yeah, keep on forgetting my age. My age is a prime number. It's a prime number. And now 32 is not a prime number. Okay, so we got a 31. 33 is not a prime number because 3 and 11 go into it. 27 is not a prime number because 9 and 3 go into it, and as well as 1 and 27. What is a prime number? Prime number is a number that only has two factors, 1 and itself. Is 1 a prime number? Okay, so Harman, 37. Umar, 4. Are you kidding? Yassine Ahmed, 47. Do I look that old? Typical Rawson, 37. Mr. Khan, 41. Typical Rawson, 37. Harman Singh, 19. I wish. Evil Namekin, 39. Now, this is not a prime number. Mariam, 3. My son is 3. Well, not 3 yet. He'll be turning 3 next week. The younger one. Okay, here you go, guys. I am 37. Okay. My birthday is in August. So, bit of a way to be 38. Thank you, guys. I hope you stay safe and take care of yourself. And good night. See you all tomorrow around about between 6 and 7 p.m. I'll confirm the time again. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll play some maths games and we'll also learn some maths. I've got some of the topics. I'll get started with those. Okay, take care, everyone. Goodbye. How do I exit this? End stream. There we go. Yes.